Hello, guys.
Hello.
Are we live?
Sure, we can start. Hi, everyone. Welcome to weekly community call. It's the 30th of September. Just to let you know, everyone, this call is recorded. So unless, you don't have to talk, just FYI. Couple reminders, we're still going with meme contest. This week is gallery theme. So if somebody wants to participate and please feel free to do so. Drop your memes in Jigstack Twitter, gallery theme. Talking about gallery. Jigstack launched the gallery. I know it's just front page at the moment, but by mid-October it will be fully functional. Well, as version 1, you'll be able to bid and buy art. Also, there is a big partnership lined up, so you'll be able, whatever art you buy in gallery, you'll be able to there will be a device, physical device, so you'll be able to show it off at home, basically. So partnership is coming soon. Depot, IDO, any other guys, ambassadors want to talk about Depot?
Yeah, I'll talk about Depot for a minute. Um, Man, it was exciting. It was pretty fun, participating. For those that didn't participate in the actual IDO of Stack itself on Lemonade, this was kind of everyone's first shot at checking out an IDO through Lemonade. In the first instance of really seeing, the benefits of the ecosystem and being an early adapter into the ecosystem by putting some money into Stack Bank and giving yourself the opportunity to purchase at the public price at 0.004, before the general public gets a chance to do it. I will say there was a little bit, of confusion because we had an initial whitelist open in June, then we had another whitelist that we opened, right before this IDO, then we had the different tiers and everything. So there was a lot going on, at the same time. I'll give a big shout out to my fellow ambassadors here who are killing it in the Discord and Telegram and even on Twitter, probably Reddit too, but I haven't been there. Helping people get through it and navigate it, where to go on Lemonade to buy it, and then again where to go to claim it. I know some people had some issues with Ledger working and the claim functions there. Other people had issues with not being in the right tier, or they were in a tier and on a whitelist at the same time, and other things weren't taking precedent. But I want to give a shout out also, not that they're on the call, to the developers. I know about an hour before the IDO was going to go live, people's timer clocks were off. They got that under control before it started, and I think the most important thing, besides all of us getting our tokens for Depot, is that we sold out and we did it successfully, because that's what future companies are going to look for in a launch pad, is that they can feel confident that they're going to do their IDO on a launch pad and it's going to sell out. So yeah, I was tracking it a little bit through tier 1 and tier 2. We were well over 50% of the coins sold, and then once tier 3 and it opened up to the public, the rest of it just kind of flew off the shelf. I know that we got a feedback form going on. I think it was tweeted by the Lemonade account, maybe retweeted by the Jigstack account on Twitter today, about some of the feedback. There might even be a channel on Discord about it too. But yeah, we're taking all the feedback. We have a dedicated channel also, which is invisible to everyone, where we can provide feedback from the community to the team, and work through all sorts of things. There's definitely some lessons learned here. But I would say, I think for the majority of people, maybe 95 to 98% of the people, it was a smooth process. Their wallets connected easily to Lemonade. They were able to buy their tokens, then come back the next day and claim them. And then, right now, someone said, I don't know who it was on Twitter or in Discord, but it's like, being in Stack and being in Lemonade and being in this IDOs is like free money. I mean, we saw it jump to like 3.5 cents or something at its highest, right off of IDO and public listing on Uniswap. Right now, it's still hovering at about a little over 3x, I guess, from public price. So, we got in, and I don't see it dropping down. I mean, not financial advice, but things look good. And right on the heels of that, Filippo was up in Discord, hyping up another IDO that's in the pipeline. So I'm excited to hear more about that, and continue doing this process as often as possible. And we're talking about legit DeFi projects here. Ones that are vetted, and ones that should see success over the course of time. Does anyone have any questions or anything they want to add about this Depot IDO?
No, I'd just like to add that it's important for everyone who's participating in Lemonade and IDOs is to share and tweet about the IDOs, because this way it's not just IDO price will go up, but this way Lemonade as a launchpad will get traction of other IDOs. And because Depot was successful, as Gratz mentioned, we'll have new application for another IDO. So this is amazing.
Yeah, and also the tweeting helps. I mean, I think a bunch of us also tweeted it to some of the major CEXs, also indicating like, look at all the process and progress that we're making, as a community and as a development team. We got 3 products on the market now. We have a successful IDO. I feel like the momentum is building towards the CEX, and I know we all want that, man. I want it.
Yep. Anyone has any questions for IDOs, guys? How did it go for you all?
Next year, do we have to claim the Jstack or just leave it like available on StatBank? Do you know?
Yeah, you can leave it. It works with your wallet and smart contract, so you can leave it as it is.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, you can? Okay. What about the pool rewards? Do you have to claim that, or is that included to help you get to the next tier?
For the pool, you don't get any Jstack for the pool. I think Lazy Koala is the only one out of here who was doing the farming. So, did you get any Jstack, Koala?
I did not. But to be fair, I don't even have it in my regular staking, so I don't know when I'm going to get it.
My question wasn't about the JStack. My question is about say you have 400,000 staked in Stack Bank, and you've earned 100,000 in the rewards pool. Do you have to claim that to get to the 500,000, or can it just read that we have that in the pool plus what we've already staked?
I think not 100%, but I think it reads because it's your wallet. It's linked to Stack Bank, so we can double check that with Filippo or with devs. But I think everything is linked to your account.
Cool.
Well, which brings to JStack from 28th of September. Everybody was able to see JStack rolling to their accounts. So happy days. I'm sure in next couple of days we should get an article of what benefits you get. I don't know personally what the benefits will be, like in gallery or wallet or ETHLink, but for the tiers IDO, for example, if you stake 500k of stack and you have more JStack, then let's say someone who's staking 1 million, it will be easier for you to get to tier 1. But the article explaining it, I know Graz and Cessna is working on it, so should be coming soon.
So going back to JStack, you guys said it's like a weighted average from when you deposit more. Say I deposited 100,000 to start on day one. It's been over 60 days, right? That should pay out. And I put in 900,000 2 days before that 60-day mark. Do I have to wait 2 months before even that first initial 100,000 pays out because it's going to be so weighted to the most recent staking?
Filippo said it will average. It will take the average.
Okay, so if I keep depositing like 90% increases, I'll never get JStack, like ever, because it'll just keep weighing the average further down into the future.
Yeah, can I add to that, please?
Yeah.
I know the people said that it averages out, but really how it works, we really don't know it. It's a little bit with the developers. But for my case, what I see and what is showing at my account or at Stack Bank is that the rewards are calculated on the base that you earned by the staking, right? So say that you even added more stack to the pool, but I think what it matters at the end of the 60 days or the multiplier period is the rewards that you actually won. So I think that that average is not really a issue. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll write it down. Yeah, I'll write it down. This question will be answered in a couple days. I'll get the answer from the team.
Yeah, but for at least I received my Jigstack after the 60 days. So, and I added more during
Yeah, I
the
added more, and I have not seen mine.
Yeah,
I don't know why
I
that
was curious.
is. Some of us who added more have seen it, and some who added more haven't seen it. So there's definitely something that we got to talk to with the team to figure out exactly what's going on, because the same scenario is playing out two different ways, and I don't think any of us can fully wrap our head around it until we have a better conversation with the team.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree. Just one last point to add to that, guys. I think well, it's not completely certain because we don't know exactly what the algo behind the scenes is. So definitely we should go as the team and get a clear answer. But I would like to add that this is probably a weighted average. So if somebody added, say, 500k more to existing 500k, then the weighted average will be probably in the middle. Then they might have to wait another month, just as a as an example. But if they only added, say, 10k more to existing 500k, that wouldn't change it much. So that's why probably we're seeing two different types of results.
I don't know. In my mind, if you staked anything 60 days ago, you should start getting Jstack on the 60th day. That's just in
Yeah.
my mind. I don't know.
I agree with that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's I agree too, and I think as DAO we can get ahead and try to implement that.
Yeah, it may not be as big of an issue right now, but imagine when a big vote is going to come down and you have like 1 million staked and you decide to add 2 million more because you want to vote on it, and then you don't even get the Jstack for your first million because you added so much more by the time the vote comes around. That's when it can be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, my guess is that this is being calculated on the wallet level, so the implementation is not tracking each token. I think if that's feasible and we probably need to investigate that with the team, then that'll be a better solution and we can then circumvent this issue.
So anyone wants to cover crops and farms?
I think before we get to crops and farms, I know we just talked about galleries too, real quick. I see that we have one of our launch artists on here, and I know we invited a couple of them to join us to maybe introduce themselves and talk about what it's like from the artist perspective. I see Middle of Infinity on.
Hello?
Hi.
Not sure if you can hear me yet.
We can.
got
you.
You can hear me? Okay. What questions would you like to have answered?
I'm not necessarily any questions. I was just curious to know, like, what is it from an NFT artist experience using the gallery compared to other sites that you might have used in the past to help sell? Well, not that you've started selling yet, but that you've interacted with with your NFT art. What's that experience like?
I really like a lot too, and I've uploaded some of my pieces up there, and I really like how it displays and the background of everything. A lot of it I'll just kind of have to wait and see, obviously, how it plays out and the interaction with everything. But so far, it looks really great. Pretty excited to be here.
Yeah, cool. I like your work too with the movement and everything. And I actually have an awesome picture of myself right in front of that eye in Chicago also. So I got a little affinity for your profile picture and one of your pieces of art.
Yeah, actually, that was down in Dallas, so I'm out of Dallas Fort Worth area. But
Maybe
maybe
even I there too, huh?
maybe it traveled around.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't. I mean, we've been hearing bits and pieces about when stuff is going to go on auction, and there might be some kind of schedule behind the scene where one artist goes and then another artist comes up. So I know all of us are looking forward to trying to get these auctions started and going. So hopefully with this IDO behind us now, we can start working forward on getting these auctions up and running and finally selling some stuff on the gallery.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Kind of like Christmas coming or something.
Yeah.
But you
Will
need,
the
like,
auctions will the auctions be live, or will they just be up for auction and then there's a time frame for the bidders to, put their price in, and then when the timeline is over, that's the winning bid?
Yeah, it's going to be as you mentioned there. The artists have the ability when they launch their auction to set an end date for it, and then I believe that people auctions up until that end date time, and then at the end date time is when it gets sold.
Very cool. Are there reserves allowed to be put on these, or will it just be whatever the highest bid is, or can there be a minimum price that the artist wants, and if it doesn't meet that, then it doesn't sell?
Well, I don't think in any of the literature that I've written or I've read, I haven't heard anything about a reserve price. I mean, my suggestion to the artist would just be listed for the cheapest that you are willing to sell it for.
Cool.
I have a couple questions.
Yep.
So as time goes on, is every piece that is put up going to be put on auction? So every time I want to add a new piece, does it go under like a review policy or procedure? And then each one has like a specific date where it's going to go live?
I think at the beginning they're trying to control how many pieces go live at the same time. I'm not really sure what the vision is, after this initial rollout and when Gallery 2 comes on. But for now, the process is going to be each time you upload an image, it's going to be reviewed by the admins and then move to that coming soon area. And then once it's on your profile page, that's when you can set your start auction and end auction.
Yeah, just to add to that, so the end game, the ultimate vision is because to have the DAO decide on which pieces get listed. So and also there'll be a ton of automation around this whole process. Probably it'll be minimally manual as much as possible. So in future when we have 100% empowered DAO, the process could be something like you upload your work and it gets through an automated process of review through the DAO voting system and gets listed once that whole process is complete. But we don't have any further details on this yet, so stay tuned, guys.
Okay.
All right, Cam, you want to move to the next thing in the agenda?
Yeah, sure. So the crops and farms. So initial farms were launched with the Stack Bank for 60 days. They expired now. Team does not want to launch any before we move to Polygon, and also we'll have more liquidity from Sushi Swap. So as soon as we move to Polygon and Sushi, next farms will be open. Also, team is thinking of implementing other farms. We haven't been told which ones, but let's keep our eyes peeled for that. And again, article on crops will be coming soon. So the reason why crops were delayed, it was the team realized for bidding for crops, it will cost too much ETH. So crops will be launched on Polygon as well. So basically, you need to stake minimum of 1 million stack in Stack Bank to be able to participate in crops. And for the first crops will be 20 bidders, who bids the max wins the biggest pot, I'd say, of depot tokens. And Stack will be not burned, but deposited in cold storage of which DAO will decide later what to do with those stacks. So basically, essentially, you're swapping your stack for depot tokens, and bits can be as minimum as one stack to whatever you feel like spending, but you won't be able to use staked stack. You need to have some stack in your wallet to be able to participate in them.
Yeah, and there is a video demo. Kawe made that one. It's on Jigstack YouTube channel. It goes into more details about this process. I can post a link in the Stack Bank Pools Forums channel too.
Yeah, guys, and as a strategy, you can also choose to use the stacks from the rewards pool. Just have to claim them.
Or just on other.
I think they go straight away back to Stack Bank when you claim.
No, that's for compound. If you claim, they'll go to your wallet.
Ah, yeah. Sorry, you're right.
The 1% portion will increase by 0.1 times the amount of stack that you will be. Next up, we have the crop section.
Anyone else got any questions for us, for the team?
Well, yeah. Is there anyone that participated in the crops? Because I was interested to hear their opinion, if it was worth it, or if they're happy with the outcome.
We didn't launch yet. Team is waiting to move to Polygon before they launch.
Oh, sorry. The farms. I meant the farms.
Are you talking about like the Stack ETH LP?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good chunk in there, and I've been pretty happy with what it's produced so far. And it was pretty easy to operate to get everything in there. I think it's great.
Very cool. Then we have a bunch of happy customers with the IDO, and Stack Bank.
I'll also say whoever the ambassadors are that are on Twitter, you guys do a fantastic.
Thanks, man. I guess we, like anyone that is invested in the project, sees the potential and the work that the team is making behind behind the scenes. So we just feel motivated to supporting and chilling the Jigstack product all over the place. So that's our motivation, and I think we are building a very positive community, and just moving forward with this project.
All right. I guess on that note, that'll be the end of the call. But the ambassadors are here 24/7. So let us know if you need anything.
With all like the V2 stuff coming out, are they going to wait till they've rolled out all the other products first before they do V2 for everything, or are they doing V2 at the same time?
So Stack Bank V2 is due to come in October. So looks like it takes them 3 months to upgrade for V2, but all the products will be going as version 1 MVP, and then they collect the feedback. Let's say gallery, they'll be collecting feedback from artists, from buyers, and see where they can improve, and then to be upgraded to V2. So probably another 2-3 months, I'd say.
Okay, cheers.
Any more questions, guys? All looks like in none. So I think that's the end of the call, right? KM, Gratz, do you guys have anything else to add?
Nope, nothing here. Thanks.
Maybe just congrats everyone who bought Steam AS.
Yeah, thanks for the tip, KM. I think the whole community, everybody who participated in that, I gotta thank you for the tip. So thanks, man. And bottles are coming.
Amazing. I'll wait for a bottle of lemonade from whoever bought Steam AS and sold for 10 ETH.
For sure.
But let's see how they will do. Very interesting. I'm curious.
Yeah. All right, then, guys, I'll stop recording. And thanks for joining the call. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.